Ladies. All right, this game will be played by Brooke and Cassy. This is just a flat scene that we call Mistletoe because it's the holiday season. But because we make stuff up, the game's called Mistletoe because they have to kiss once during the scene. For a suggestion, what is the last thing you want to meet underneath the mistletoe? You. Hold on. Gotcha. You right there, what were you yelling? Betty White. You can take Betty, you can take White, you can take Betty White. This is Mistletoe. If you guys are excited, clap it up.
Thank you for meeting me here.
I am so pleased.
Yeah, I wanted to be in a public place, like the park, in order to talk to you about your grades.
Yes, I am doing much better, much better.
Oh, Louisa, here, let me pull up this park bench. Talk to you about something. Is everything all right at home?
Well, Mrs.
Recent. Mrs. White, yes.
Mrs. White. Well, Mrs. White, I would just like to point out that that is really none of your business. And even though I am working as hard as I can, I will try my best not to let my personal life interfere.
Well, Louisa, if I can be frank.
Oh, yes.
You're not doing a very good job thus far. At that. See, I'm laughing, but it's only to lighten the mood. It's not actually funny at all.
Yes.
You're at high risk of failing out of my class.
Okay, look, Miss White. I have been trying really hard to hold it together and not to expose to everyone in this park what kind of heinous scam you are working on your students.
Lower your voice, lower your voice.
You are running a heinous scam! And I will stand for it no more, Miss White. I will tell you right now that if you blackmail me one more time by failing me out of your class, I am going to take you to the authorities! So I'm going to go back to laughing on my bench. And if you want to stop me from laughing, well, bring a warrant.
Louisa, wait. There's a Stop it. Stop. I have something important to say.
You have exactly 10 seconds before I cut you out of my life forever.
The reason that I keep failing you to keep you in my class is because I am having problems at home. I'm having problems at home on my own. They're problems. I'm not happy with my husband. And you just have so much vibrance in you.
Look, Mrs. White, I really appreciate that you are, kind of making a fool of yourself. I mean, come on. I'm 8 years old. If I can keep it together better than you can, well, Mrs. White, I'm afraid we're both in for a long school year.
Well, so be it. So be it. I've kept you in my kindergarten class for 3 years, and I can do it for as many more as I want.
Well, your training begins today, then, Ms. White. To be as rambunctious and charming and wonderful as an 8-year-old in kindergarten as I am, then we have a long way to go. Starting with your blackmailing issues.
Oh, that's just a silly thing that adults do.
Oh, who's laughing now, Mrs. White? I am being very serious. I will bring the law down on you faster than you could have thought possible.
You are the most terrifying 8-year-old I've ever met. And it entrances me.
You should meet my family.
I would love to.
Oh, that was a very heartfelt invitation, so I'm so glad you're accepting. Moving on, Mrs. White. When was the last time you bathed? Like 1998?
Oh, wow. Oh, hold on. You were getting There's some very personal attacks here, Louisa, and I don't appreciate it, and I also don't appreciate you touching my knee in such a public place. You're being very inappropriate.
I'm 8. I can do whatever I want. I can touch you
Stop,
here.
stop it.
I can
Stop
touch
it.
you there.
If someone were to see this, I could get fired.
From over here.
Don't blow me kisses. Fine, one kiss you can blow and I'll catch it. One.
Keep it forever, Ms. White, and I'll do you some favors.